Live look outside from the Mission Ridge camera. Let's get to meteorologist Clay Smith, who is in with us today. And Clay, you are watching some storms pop up throughout the area right now.
Yeah, you know, Latrice, it happened very quickly. We had nothing this morning, and actually quite a bit of sunshine, but now we're getting that moisture moving in, and those storms are popping up quickly. We have a front to our north that's going to continue moving to the south. That's going to help really initiate a lot of those showers that we're seeing across much of West Tennessee and into the Tennessee Valley. And as we check in with the radar, I mean, this has happened just within the last hour or so. We have all these storms really starting to pop up right along the Cumberland Plateau. You can see those dark reds and yellows indicating heavier rain. Also some storms popping up across North Georgia, but the strongest storm, it's not severe, but could contain gusty winds, is moving across southern Marion County. This is actually going to be pushing right into the Chattanooga metro area within the next 20 to 30 minutes. So we're going to have some heavy rain, wind gusts upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour, and quite a bit of lightning starting to show up with the storm as well. So again, this is moving just off to the east of Jasper and South Pittsburgh, and it'll be moving into places like Rossville, Chattanooga, Walden, and Red Bank, I would say within, again, the next 20 minutes or so. So if you're traveling back and forth through lunch hour, just keep that in mind. This is going to be moving right along the split and up 75 within the next little bit. You can see that using our downtown cam, that dark kind of grayish tone over Signal Mountain. This is going to be pushing into the city, and we're going to have more scenes like this as we go through the rest of the afternoon. But in between those breaks of rain, we are going to have very hot temperatures. It's already 90 in Dayton, 90 in Dalton, and dew points are in the 70s. So the heat index could become a problem a little bit later on, especially when we get those prolonged periods of dryness with some sunshine. We could have potentially triple-digit heat index values by this afternoon, already feeling like the low to mid 90s across much of the Tennessee Valley. But as we take a look at your FUTURECAST, again, these storms are going to continue to develop throughout much of the afternoon and evening, continuing and pushing to the east throughout the day. And again, we're going to have dry periods as well. But as we go into the late evening, most of the activity kind of dwindles down. And then overnight, we're going to have that front moving closer, so additional showers and storms are going to be possible into the night. And this is a trend that's going to continue right into the weekend. We're going to have this frontal boundary kind of draped right over the Tennessee Valley. So notice all that green going into your Friday and even into the weekend. This is going to be the pattern. So last weekend we had dry weather. This weekend, we're going to be dodging those showers pretty much all weekend long. With that being said, there's still going to be dry periods. So if you have outdoor activities planned, you may be able to get those in, but you're still going to want to have that rain gear and kind of have a plan. So if you have, a birthday party planned outside, you also want to have, a backup plan where you have indoor activities as well, because we are going to be dealing with some of these showers, which could produce locally heavy rain. And for today, there will be the potential of a few strong to severe storms. The main threat is going to be really north of the Tennessee state line in places like Chattanooga, Dunlap, Polk County, and into western North Carolina. Low end threat, but there could be some gusty winds and small hail with any of these storms that develop. And here's a look at your FUTURECAST rainfall. Again, take this with a grain of salt, but it does give us an idea of how variable the activity is going to be. Some locations may not see rain at all today, and some may pick up a quick inch or two. I think Chattanooga is going to get a little bit more than that with that storm rolling through here within the next 20 minutes or so. But overall, it is going to be a very active day. There is going to be the potential for excessive rainfall in that dark green shade, and that includes pretty much the entire coverage area. So again, some of these storms are going to be redeveloping in the same locations, and if you get a quick inch or two of rain, anything on top of that could cause some issues, especially in those low-lying areas. So again, that is something we're going to be mindful of really today through Sunday. And after we go into the afternoon, we are going to rise into the 90s. In fact, we're already almost there. So 93, it's about the cap today. Afternoon storms continuing. And then tonight, a few isolated showers and storms, especially after midnight, lows dropping into the mid 70s. And for your next 7 days, very active and a little bit cooler for your weekend. Then we start to dry out Tuesday and Wednesday with temperatures back in the 90s, Latrice.